Good morning, South Florida.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
Grab your coffee as we brew up the talk of the day.
From the latest scoop around town
to feel-good stories and messages of hope.
A few jokes and live calling.
Highlighting local businesses.
Discussing hot trends and news stories.
A dash of feel-good nostalgia.
I love those morning cartoons.
Keeping up with upcoming events.
Sometimes trying and delicious foods.
Weekly horoscope updates.
An occasional flying duck.
Some sparkle dust.
Don't forget my bell.
And my wand.
With our brew crew laughing on set.
So grab your coffee, your bagel, donut, or any breakfast as we get you up and ready for the rest of your day.
And don't leave us hanging. Give us a follow. Comment live or call right into the show at 888-994-4995 Studio B.
Whether it's a tip of the day or just to say good morning, we'd love to hear from you.
From Amp Media Production Studio, it's
the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. Freddie, you have to get up. We've got a morning show to do.
Just give me 5 more minutes. Where'd I put my hat?
Come on, Freddie. You don't have time. Get out of bed.
I can never find my hat when I need it.
We'll get the hat at the studio. Let's go. Pour yourself some coffee and get to the studio because it's time for the morning show.
Now, where's my bell?
Welcome to the morning show with Dawn and Freddie S., the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
I'm lumpy.
You're lumpy?
Welcome to the morning show. I'm like lumpy.
Why are you lumpy?
Somebody sat in this chair and lumped it.
What does that mean?
A lumpy chair. I'm like sideways. I'm like
there's
crooked.
A rock and like a pebble underneath it?
What are you, like Princess and the Pea?
Why don't you move the mic? Can you hear her?
No.
Can you see her?
He doesn't have earphones either.
Well, there should be earphones there somewhere.
Anyway, morning. Happy Monday. Wow, it's President's Day. It is after a long Valentine's Day weekend. I think a lot of things are closed, but then again, our wonderful president has fired so many people that know what to go to work anyway.
I thought he canceled President's Day. only one of the ears works, by the way.
Only this one?
Only one.
Only
I think it's the other one. I think it's the other one.
So happy Monday, everyone. It's President's Day. Things are a little quiet. I don't know. I think they were working on some electrical situations around this area. So I came in today and everything was off, out of place. It was either off and on or on and then off. It was kind of crazy. G-Man's figuring out what he's
I know we never fixed the audio on this thing. It's supposed to go in the splitter, the silver box, but it makes a noise when you do it.
That's
So
why I was like, I didn't want to do it.
He doesn't want to do it. All right. So, happy Monday to you. Happy Monday, girls.
Happy Monday.
Good thing you got G-Man here with you, Freddie. Otherwise, you'd be a little outnumbered.
why?
Happy birthday to Jalen. So, we've got Jalen out. Heather's got an appointment. Something else happened with Dorito. Everyone's got all these personal things going on today. So, it's just going to be one of those days, I guess. But we do what we do. Keep rocking and rolling and moving forward. How was everyone's weekend?
Great.
I'm not asking you.
Yeah.
It was good.
What'd you do?
Worked on a project for class.
What project?
It's advertising and PR for the city of Boca.
Holy
that's
smokes!
awesome.
Is it a real deal?
Real deal.
That's huge.
Wow. Is that through school or on your
Yeah,
own?
through school.
Turn
Very
her
cool.
mic
That's
up.
the project you're working on. So what kind of ideas you working on?
It's for an upcoming event for the centennial.
Which is when?
I think this summer.
100 years.
Yeah.
Very cool. I like that answer. I went to the Coconut Grove Arts Festival yesterday, and we're like, how many? They've got all these throwback shirts. 2019, 2017, 60 years, 59 years. So we said, how many years is it? And the girl at the booth goes, I have no idea. This is just a throwback. So when I said, when's the centennial? You're like, I don't know. I think it's this summer. So which means
Yeah,
Boca's got, I don't know, their 100th year anniversary.
Yeah, they're doing events all throughout the year, so we're creating an event for them.
Very cool. What's the event?
Look
You
at
don't know
you.
yet.
Oh, I do know, but I probably shouldn't say it yet. Yeah.
Oh, it's a secret?
It's what's disclosed information.
But it's over the summer.
Gee, you have your ear pods?
I really wish I had a camera.
It's the only way you're
back
gonna
there
listen to
because
it.
honestly,
All right, look at this camera here. See if you can get her in the shot a little bit, because Dawn has too much room anyway. No, this one. Oh, no, not that one, that
You're
one.
right. That one.
You're right, I'm wrong. Just a little more.
We really need a camera on
little
him
more, little more.
because he's
Little
amazing.
bit.
And Layla, I know you had a rough weekend, so we're here to support you,
Yeah.
honey.
Rough weekend.
That's good.
I think you might need
No,
to
that's
maybe
too
move the
much.
mic a little bit closer to you.
Move. See if you can move over more. We might as well go on the fly. Okay, that's good.
There you go.
There you go.
Got everyone.
Yay. A
That's
5
what,
shot.
That's what we're here for, is support. Ever think about what it is that we do here?
It's a nightmare.
It's not a nightmare. It's like a
It
gift.
is a
It's a
nightmare.
beautiful nightmare.
It's a beautiful nightmare. I went down
It's a
to
nightmare.
Miami yesterday. I went to the bakery with Christina. El
That was fun.
Brazo.
Oh, but also, was
El
it
brazo fuerte.
Yes, thank you. So I got to go there. It's literally a mile from Aaron and Ashley's house. They couldn't believe it. We walked in.
They didn't know about the
They
bakery?
had no idea because they said it's like they thought it was on the outskirts of like Little Haiti, Little Havana, near 8th Street. So we went there and went to order some empanadas. Let me tell you, their spinach and cheese empanada was like unbelievable. And then they were so gracious. They called Christina. Next thing I know, I've got an entire box of pastelitos that they give me, plus the empanadas. So I walked out with all of this incredible food.
Now, can you tell that Dawn's been cooped up in Miami all day yesterday?
Miami.
She's talking Spanish. She's eating empanadas and
But you know what was
empanadillas.
beautiful is that Ashley's parents were in from out of town. And then there was another extended family. So everyone ended up at the same sidewalk restaurant. It was a BOGO. So what do you do with the BOGO? You bring out all the desserts. So
What's a
everyone-
BOGO?
Buy one, get one. So
Really?
Oh, I've never
brought out all
heard the nickname
You never heard of
BOGO.
BOGO?
I like
Really?
that.
Oh, yeah.
You don't
I
know
like
what a
that.
BOGO.
BOGO? First time you ever heard of a BOGO?
Yeah.
First time.
So there was like a BOGO on lunch. So everyone did the BOGO to save money. And then I had all these incredible desserts for everyone to have afterwards, which was incredible. But what a great place. What a gracious lady.
My mother used to call it boogaloo.
Blue, is that what you call it?
My mother used to. That's when you said BOGO. I'm like, BOGO.
BOGO, buy one, get one.
It's a boogaloo.
Pretty cool when you do that with shoes too. Ever have a BOGO for shoes?
Yes, I did.
That's the
I
best
did.
one.
And I heard, you may know this, G, that if Amazon has a lower price today because it's President's Day on something you bought,
Don't match it.
Price match.
yes, they will price match. Apparently,
Walmart does
will
that,
they
too.
price match?
Walmart.
I didn't know Amazon did it though.
Yeah, everybody does it.
And then someone told me
Oh,
not only does
Amazon.
Amazon do it, they get so frustrated they may just give you all your money back and tell you to keep the item.
That's right. So
I
if
don't
you,
know.
so if you find an egg for $6,
Buy one, get one.
tell Amazon you get it. For
BOGO on
I can
eggs.
have Enrique change some light bulbs today.
Why him?
Because he's
'Cause
a
he's
Nazi.
tall.
He moved them. He saw
Oh.
them. They're yours.
What does that box say, Enrique? Does it say white light or yellow light? I want to see if she bought the wrong ones.
I only bought what they had. I didn't even realize it was a thing. They said LED. I thought that was a
White or
plus.
yellow? Soft or harsh?
It's in my French.
It's in
It's
French.
in French. That's why they were only $1.25. What are you doing back there, G?
That wasn't me.
He's having a
That wasn't
conniption.
you.
Is that a
Can I see one of those?
They're white.
They're white?
Yeah.
Thank you, Smiley. At least Smileys can read.
So I walked into the dollar store.
Where is the French on that box? Oh, Blanc.
Don't even.
Blanc
everywhere.
Dux. No. Oh my God. Dux.
Blanc du.
Blanc. Oh, the X is silent.
Yeah, like in Ron.
See, I speak French now
Run.
too. I took French. when I
One
was
trip
in
to
high
Miami
school.
and
Yeah. I took French in high school. I probably should have taken Spanish. I took a little of that too, only because the French teacher was kind of cool. Other
These are-
than that, there
These
was
are
really
soft.
no reason
These
to
are
take
soft
French.
white.
As opposed to bright white.
I don't know. We'll see if this
For
works.
$1.25, I figured it was worth a shot.
It is.
Of the big splurge
It'd
that
be
I
less
was.
yellow in here.
I bought 6. Well, I thought it might help to be
Oh, no,
less
we're
yellow
good.
anyhow.
Wait, what do you call it? What Gucci? No,
We're Gucci.
this is like velvet.
I don't know. So it was an interesting weekend of me just doing random things. Which is
Well,
like
you're very
always
random.
random things. I got some random tables out there.
Those are cute.
They're cute, right?
I don't know
Palm
where you're gonna
trees.
put them, but they're cute.
I don't either. I kind of figure when we set up the bench and the palm trees, we have our next park scene. We've got tables for people to put their coffee on. Instead of
Oh.
moving, because we're always moving TVs off of tables and things like G-Man knows on Fridays. We're moving all kinds
I
of
don't
things
mind them
around.
moving it. They just don't put it back.
Just don't put them back.
So that big TV, Gato took it apart on Friday, and it wasn't back until we left.
Took it apart?
He moved it.
Oh.
You got to put it back.
Anyway,
If I take your toilet paper and move it, and you go in there, you're gonna be upset, right? Because somebody moved it. Think of it
Well,
that
the
way.
TV isn't as urgent as the toilet paper.
You see, that's the reason why.
Why would you move the toilet paper there?
Just as
Why would you move the toilet? Why would you not replace the roll? Is my next
Suave,
question of
just
toilet paper.
just follow the example. It's an example,
So that's my
He's still
question.
processing.
Is it like a guy-girl thing?
and
like
it's
the
not in
toilet-
French.
Guys, if you see the toilet, let's use our bathroom here specifically.
Why?
If the roll of toilet paper is empty,
Why don't you put a new
what
one
do
in?
you do?
What do you
Place
do?
the roll.
Yeah.
I just
Replace
leave
the
it.
roll.
How many people just walk out of the room? Everybody look at the
Him,
party
apparently.
and point.
Yeah.
He raises his hand here and he knows.
Yeah.
Why don't
knows,
you put a
just
new
leave it.
toilet paper roll in the toilet paper roll holder?
I don't know. No comment. I don't know.
No comment.
So you just
Do you do
leave
that
it
at your
for-
house as well?
Nah, I changed it. Yeah. I just like to make everyone's life a little bit harder, you know.
So toilet paper and paper towels here apparently the same thing. They can just be empty.
Paper towels and toilet papers are not the same thing.
Why? If you saw an empty paper towel roll, you wouldn't replace that either?
Oh, no, you got to.
They don't do that either.
That's what I'm saying. So in this place, it's kind of like one and the same.
As a matter of fact, sometimes they don't replace the garbage
Or
bags.
the water. You ever get you ever get a cool glass of nothing?
Bro, there
A
was
cold glass of nothing?
there was 4 empty bottles of nothing on
People
the
fill their
table.
water bottle and they put it back in the refrigerator.
Empty. Why would you put empty water bottles back in the fridge?
Empty. We took 2 out on
And
Wednesday,
again,
right?
I'm not gonna say names. Just look at the party and point.
And there you
You
go.
gotta put the stuff back. Fill it and put it. And don't do what she does. She puts the regular water, not the filter water. I've
Okay,
seen you. I've
that-
seen you.
That I'll take accountability.
She's guilty on that too.
And I'm
Wow.
looking at her, and I spilled it out, of course. And I put the filter water, and I'm saying, what?
All right, question. When you're on a date or you're out at a restaurant, is there something that someone does with their food that is like a no date again situation?
I can hear you munching, bro.
What? Talking to a mic. Talking to a mic. What was
I
that?
can hear you smacking.
Hear you smacky. What is that?
Like,
Like chewing.
Like if I can hear you chewing, you're chewing
I
really
can hear your
loud.
food too much.
if you hear your lips are smacking, it's
Like
gotta
the-
go.
Yeah.
That is annoying.
Bro, I've been there.
That is annoying. But that could be
That's the
fun.
thing.
That could be fun. You can say, I'm sorry, are your lips too big?
no.
You got too many teeth?
You have too many teeth.
Do you need a
Is
bite
that the
plate?
problem?
I can have fun with that.
Is that the problem?
Do you need like classes
Happy
on how to chew?
birthday. Yeah, that's a Freddie thing.
That's the thing.
Anyone else?
They separate the food on their
Smiley?
plate.
Oh, they can't
I
touch.
think when they eat too fast, like that's just like.
Oh, I'm guilty
The
of that.
slurping.
No, not the slurping, just
No,
eating
but
fast.
sometimes you feel
savor
like
your
behind.
food.
There's like a pressure. I don't want to feel like I have to keep up.
Have you ever taken like big bites because you're hungry,
Yeah.
and then the other person's just starting and you finish?
Yeah.
That's happened to you?
Yeah.
That's a bad problem for me. That happens to me all the
Are
time.
you eat faster or slower?
I'm the faster, unfortunately, and it's no good for you.
No.
But moving the food in quadrants drives me crazy. I get up, I stand over you, and I watch.
What?
That's what I do.
But
What
what
do
do
you
you mean move it?
Like
Your-
separate
Like
the
Your
the
mashed
meat on one
potatoes,
side,
the rice
yeah.
and the
Oh,
other.
so
you're
like
racing
none
the
of the
other.
food can
They
be
don't
touched?
touch.
Each other.
They don't touch.
Oh.
You ever seen that?
Is that a thing?
I mean,
That is it.
separating
It's a thing.
In the
Maybe I've
movies.
seen it,
I
but it
seen it
doesn't,
in
like-
real life.
make me like.
So I took one of my peas one time and I hit the mashed potatoes. Oh my God, I thought she was going to go insane.
So do you eat separate foods too? It's like there's white rice and there's beans and they don't get mixed in the pot either?
I feel like rice and beans you have to mix.
Or does that get
Yeah.
mixed?
I do not
The
think
rice
so.
and beans, you mix it on the... Me, I mix everything.
Yeah.
I mix
It's
everything.
psychotic.
I put the rice and beans and the meat in the pot and then serve it. All in there, all at once.
How about you guys? Game changer when you're out on a date on the food situation? Ellie? Nothing.
No, just the eating fast.
Eating fast. Swallow.
Turn up the handhelds, G.
I don't know. Maybe if they like eat with their hands or something.
You with the
I love that. I encourage
I
that.
encourage.
I encourage
Eating
that.
with
I mean,
hands?
it depends what food.
It don't matter.
Like,
It could be
if
soup.
If it's spaghetti, okay, soup is crazy. Like,
Soup with your fingers.
soup.
If you already got a bowl, you make it another bowl with your hand. What's the point?
What they do
Oh no,
is
they pick up the bowl
They
and like
pick up the
slurp the
bowl.
bowl
They
like
slurp
the
the bowl.
cereal.
I encourage
I
that.
encourage that. as
No,
well.
that's cool.
What?
That's cool.
That means-
I know I could do that.
You're into it. It means that when elbows on the table don't matter.
Oh no, that means you have no manners.
You don't put your elbows on the table.
No, dog.
I'm gonna tell you, I may lay down and sleep on the table if I could. I want to be comfortable.
So here's what they say. This is the kitchen hacks, but different things that people do. I was listening to it on the radio. Like when you get a fish, when you order fish and the head comes with it, good, not good.
I tell them take the head back. I don't need the head.
You
I
need
don't
the
want. I
fish
don't
You
want.
eat
I
the
don't want
fish head.
nobody
You
looking
wanna
at
see
me
the
eat.
fish head?
No.
Or not want
I
to see
don't
the
want
fish
nobody
head?
looking at me.
He's
It's
looking
the
at me
fish.
eat. No. He's gotta
The
go.
fish
What
is
about
looking
if
at
you
me.
change the order? Like I am notorious for changing the situation.
I hate this.
Like if it's a crispy chicken salad, I need it grilled.
I hate
and I want
this.
the dressing on the side,
hate-
and I may
I
not
hate
want cheese. Sometimes it comes
You
down
send
to
it
it's like
back?
a lettuce. I don't ever send food back.
You
I
tell
just
them to
order
change
it
it.
up front.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
I don't ever send food back.
When you order salad, so you tell them no buds.
I think you made that term up.
I didn't make it up.
What's a bug?
Like the.
You know what a
you.
bud is? You know the white in a salad. So you have the green leaves, and then you have these white pieces,
Like
and they
the
give you a whole,
stem?
like the stem, the bottom of it. Those are called buds.
Oh yeah, but
I cannot stand buds.
I love
Yeah,
bugs.
yeah.
You love buds? They don't taste like anything, and they're hard, and they
They're
have all
crunchy.
the bacteria.
It's texture.
They have the bacteria.
Do you know what you're chewing? Bacteria.
I don't think that's true.
Well,
You gotta wash it.
I'm not stopping, so
You like the crunch.
yeah,
You like the texture of food.
yeah.
You like texture of food? You're
Yes.
Hispanic. You
Like-
probably love texture of food.
I like texture food. Yeah.
What about you, Michaela?
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, I order my salads with no buds, and it's funny because some people know what it means, and other people say, "What does that mean?" It says you take the white out, you keep the white, and they give you less salad. When they give you all the buds, you got nothing. There's no greens. What's
What
the
do you
salad?
mean? I've never heard. I feel like I'm like the crew here. What do you mean? There's less
Can I
salad.
ask a question?
It's a whole lot less.
What's like the nutritional difference between the leaf and the bud?
I think the leaf has more vitamins, right?
Like, what's the
It does.
difference?
But that's not the reason I do it. I do it because I notice my salad bowl compared to Linda's salad bowl, hers looked 3 times bigger than mine, but mine didn't have any buds, so it was less. It was less full. So what they do is they chop it, which I like my salad chopped, but they take the buds out and they just bring me greens.
So you like a fussy, picky eater when you go to a restaurant?
Just
you need your
salads.
salad
Just
chopped,
salads.
you
Just
need more
salads.
buds,
Just
you
salads.
need.
Salads.
You don't even eat salad.
That's why.
That's not even
You
a
don't.
thing that
You're gonna
you
leave the
eat.
buds in. I'm sorry, I don't want no salad.
That's not even a thing.
What about when they ask you want soup?
Oh, I don't like soup.
oh, you don't want to? Oh, man.
You bypass the soup. You don't have the soup.
Yeah, I don't like soup.
I think G-Man loves his food. You gotta love watching G-Man eat because he
Because
just
he eats
loves,
once a day.
He loves his food. No, he appreciates, I think, every bite of what it is.
I eat very slowly and
With
I love
intention,
my
right?
food. I know that I
Do you share your food?
love my food. If I need to.
Do
Him,
You ever
he
notice?
he would give away
You,
his shirt.
you ever go on a?
I was gonna give you my belt the other day, but
See, he gives away his
What was I gonna do?
clothes.
What was I
Why
gonna
don't you
do?
get-
appreciate that.
Why don't you climb the pole, get a piece of wire off the pole, and bring it down? Tie him up.
That's kind of wild, though.
I know you don't like sharing food.
Well, you know what it is. All my life, people pick the food on my plate.
Well, that's different.
I
That's
feel like-
different.
I feel like you've got past traumas that we should overcome.
Yeah, because when I was growing up, I didn't share food. It was every man for himself.
I feel like he's got like he's got a lot of past traumas that we
I
kind
was
of need to uncover
I was
here.
married to Michelle, right? And I went to a wedding, and Rosa was there. This girl named Rosa. She was my secretary, and she started tasting things off my plate, and I looked, and my God, Michelle gave it to me good that day, but she said, and I went, "What did you want me to do? Stab her in the arm with a fork? How do I stop that?"
Do you not like people's fork in your food?
No, I don't want to share my food.
No,
You share your food?
I share my food, but I would be annoyed if someone just took it off my plate. Like, ask me and I'll give it
So
to
you're
you.
on a date. The guy takes food off your plate. It's okay.
Done.
No, that's what I'm saying.
I see
That's what I'm
something
saying.
done.
That's what I'm saying.
But how do
I've
you?
been more serious about something.
But how do
like
you
that, so-
stop then? How do you say? How do you say? You know, can you
I
not
say, read my lips. Done.
just like that?
Yeah, don't reach your.
You know, there's
musty
no
hand on
second
my
chance. I'm
food
sorry.
Without asking.
I'm
Now,
saying
if you
ask. If you ask, I'll give it to
of
you.
course
If
we
you
can
ask, I'll give
share.
it to you.
But,
Yeah.
like,
I'm gonna tell you.
No.
And they use their fork.
That's
I take it.
Come on, bro.
You guys share food?
I feel like if you ask, but like just ask.
So you share any of your ass?
Yeah, I'll share if someone asks.
Linda always says, I know you don't like sharing your food because her and her daughter, they share everything. So we go to a restaurant, they order 27 plates and they share everything.
But that's different. That's family style. Then everyone knows
understand.
that you're sharing.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I like to eat because half the things they get, I may not even like.
You are picky.
I feel like
You are a picky eater.
You like what's yours. You don't.
I like to
you
eat
don't
what I
have-
like to
territorial.
I'm
with
going
your food.
to analyze you. I feel as if you don't have a lot of things that are yours.
So you
your
don't even
food
eat, so
is
you can't
your
analyze
food.
me.
Your food
The
is
deeper
yours.
meaning behind
It isn't that my food is mine.
There's a deeper meaning. Your food is yours because you can control that.
No, it's not that.
No.
If I take you to dinner and I order something, I will get you whatever you want. I don't care if I have to go to the back and cook it myself. Anything you want. But what I don't like is when you come and you're looking at my plate more than you're looking at your plate. I say, you want my plate? I give you my plate, but give me your plate. But I don't want to share it. I just want you to get what you want.
I'm kind of with you.
No.
You're not?
Are you? You're scary. You are the only person I know.
I'm with you on that.
Not Ellie. Ellie's loving to share, but I know that's the whole smiley thing.
Ellie goes to Teresa and says, does everybody want a piece of my food?
I don't know. When I'm eating snacks, anything, I'm just like, do you want some? Like, I mean, what Freddie was just saying, like, when someone else is looking at their plate, that's me. I'm looking at the plate. But that's because I want to share. Like, I like to try multiple things. So, like...
No, I don't mind
guess
trying
I can't
multiple
go to
things,
dinner
but
with you.
like
get your own freaking plate.
No, I agree with you, but I think it should be talked about before the
I
person does.
agree.
Like, be like, oh, can I have some? But then you like,
Yeah.
like, you don't just like grab the fork. And,
I
but like,
would
I agree with you. Like trying each thing, I like that as well.
I just feel bad because I do stare.
Well, we have to
I
ask.
stared at
We
you.
have to ask the elephant in the room what he would do.
Oh.
This one? Suave.
I only share if I'm full. If I'm like,
If you're
I-
what?
If
I
he's
can't-
full.
If I can't eat anymore, because I don't want it to go
I
to
like that
waste.
mentality.
So what if your date says, "Can I have some of your pasta? Can I try some?" Do you share it?
I don't know. It's a tough choice. She's got to be like really pretty.
No.
Wow.
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 That's correct.
So you don't date ugly girls?
I mean, nah. I mean, a girl.
Don't answer
There's no
that.
correct answer to that.
Don't answer that. That's a loaded question, dummy. You're supposed to say, "I don't answer something like that." What's the matter with you?
His face is red. He's getting stressed.
I think that once you're a mom, you share everything. You just give it away. So I always know when I'm out with Aaron, I know he's always hungry. Now my son's 30. He's a grown man. And he'll be eyeing the food. You want some? No, Mama, you eat. When you're done eating, I'll take what's left.
Wow.
And he knows that means I'm going to cut my food in half
see-
and give him the rest.
You see, then I would buy him his own plate.
He has
That's what
no
I'm
plate.
talking about.
He's got his plate. He's got Ashley's plate. They're sharing their plates because they're big on sharing.
So
their
I
big
would say,
food.
you know what? Buy 4 plates because I ain't sharing nothing
And then
with
Mama's like, of course, honey. Here, have half of this. I'm good.
you. Can't do that. See,
Always.
that drives me nuts.
Why?
Drives me nuts.
It's a mom thing.
It's not a mom thing. It's a
You
territorial.
know, he calls me Mama, and then it's like, whatever you want, honey, it's all yours.
He has you so
He
played.
has me so played.
His fingers, like, there's mom.
Pretty much.
Wow.
Pretty much. I know, you know. Even when they grow up, once they grow up, you don't get to do so many things that you got to do when they were little, so you take the opportunity. Man, once I have grandchildren, forget about it.
And it's different when you go on a date than when you're with your spouse, right? So you're on a date, you don't know this guy or girl, you're learning them. And, you know, if it starts there, then the bank account is next. Oh, listen, by the way, I need another $100. Can you,
And
can I
think
go into
their
your account to
generation
get
is
it?
different. They don't share bank accounts.
I don't understand that.
Am I right, G?
Crazy.
Right?
Yeah.
But you see, I grew up with one account in the house, so
Not
everybody goes in
anymore.
there.
Their generation is different.
There you go. You're like a giant cartoon
He's
character.
hilarious back there. But they don't share bank accounts anymore.
I wouldn't share a bank account with a
Right?
guy.
Layla, no.
Ever.
No sharing bank accounts. What's
Hell.
yours is
What
yours.
if you're married?
Oh, that's different.
That's different, but I'm not married,
I'm not married.
so it's mine.
What if there's a fiance?
Not until the wedding.
They're not
Not
sharing.
until the wedding.
And then after that, you're going to give me a bank account?
Maybe.
I'm not giving my bank account to nobody.
That's what I've
You
heard.
can join. Give it to anybody.
Wow.
We
What
come
I heard
together,
is
it's a merger. It's a merger.
It's a
heard
business deal.
there's a merged account, but
It's
she
essentially
keeps
merged.
hers, and you merge his.
No.
But she
No,
keeps
you
what
would.
I've
It would be
heard.
like you have your
That's what
account,
I've heard.
his account, and then a conjoined.
And then it comes together. Yeah.
You know what they call that? They call
Smart.
that a Hispanic account.
Oh, wow.
Latino account. What's mine's is mine's is what's yours is mine. That's what she says all the time. Been married twice, seen that.
I don't think you would be good as a marriage counselor.
He used to be like, "Don't get married." My advice: don't get married.
Can you imagine Freddie as like?
I would give
Yeah,
you
know.
a divorce attorney annulment right before you get married.
Annulment.
Before you get married, sign the annulment papers.
But I wonder when all of this crew grows up and they go to get married, are they going to think of you
No.
and say, "Should
No.
I? What would Freddie say?"
No, don't
like,
do
do you
that.
think you're going to be in the look? She's
Don't do that.
laughing. Would he be in the back of my mind saying, "No,
No.
don't"?
Get married, get the white picket fence and a dog and a half, and a couple of children,
Dog
whatever.
and a half.
Yeah, because normally you get a cat. So
Or
it's a dog and a
2.5
half.
children.
2.5 children.
2.5 children,
All
white
that,
picket fence.
And suffer like we all did.
But you look back and would you do it again?
No.
You wouldn't? No, it's pretty. You didn't
Get
even-
married twice?
You didn't even take time to think about
Get
that
married
one. It
twice?
was like,
No, absolutely not.
No?
Yeah, and I'm supposed to say yes to Michelle because I had the two boys. I get that. I get that. But if you subtract that from the equation, I would not have gotten that.
Don't make me laugh like that.
Why? I'm being honest.
That's good.
It's very difficult to be married. It's difficult to be single. Are you kidding me? Then you got to think with somebody else, and the two of you have to come up with the same conclusion. That's almost freaking
I was talking to
impossible.
someone yesterday. They said to me they didn't realize relationships at your stage could be difficult. They should be easy. And I'm like, gee, relationships easy?
No, bro.
And it's funny because the people that I've seen in the limited space in this place who date others are always miserable. I
Date
don't
others.
get that. I don't understand how that works.
mean,
So I
date
met you
themselves.
yesterday. You were fine. You're dating somebody now. You're miserable. And we're going to sit down and we're going to have a little chit chat. And we're drinking heavy because you're dating somebody. So go back to being single. I don't understand that.
Suave, relationships easy for you? He's,
Oh.
he's suave. He's suave, so what can I tell
That's why I
you?
don't have one.
They're not easy. They're not like on TV where that's like, oh, this is so beautiful and romantic and great.
So I watched over the weekend a Jewish episode. What do they call that? Series.
So,
It's called No One Wants This.
Oh, I
Oh,
love
yeah,
that
I've seen
show.
that one.
It's
You seen it?
hilarious.
It's Jewish, right?
Yes.
So I learned a lot of different Jewish words.
What'd you learn? I'm afraid to ask.
So when you date somebody who's not in the Jewish religion, what's it
Yes.
called? A shifta.
That's only a girl.
A shifta. What's a guy? A shiftu? What's a guy?
I think I've seen that in a series.
A girl, yeah. It's not
Yeah,
a
that's
nice terminology.
It's
so-
not a bad terminology.
Yeah,
it's
it's
just
not-
pointing out you're not in the religion.
Yes.
Okay. Hilarious. The writing is funny. Have you seen it? You guys seen it?
It's
Who's seen it? You
hilarious.
seen it? You like
It's
it?
a little
I really liked
painful.
it.
It's not painful.
It's a
It was
little
funny.
painful.
You see, and she's a podcaster. It's not. You see, this is the
The
problem with people.
podcasting thing is hilarious.
People have to understand it's reality.
Did you watch the whole series?
Yeah.
How'd you
10
like the end?
episodes. I liked it. But I was saying he's going to pick not to become the rabbi anyway. You have to. And then she'll come back and say, you know that, if you're going to sacrifice for me, I'm going to sacrifice for you. I'll convert. What is the shower and all? You got to take a bath?
The mikvah?
Yeah. mikvah. You guys are very, very complicated. I'm going
Not
to tell
really.
you. Oh, I'm
We're
going to tell
like
you.
basic. Back to the basics of
And
religion.
everything is based on having children to keep the race going. And I get it. I
think that's in any culture, right? I
Nah,
think.
Latinos are too many of us.
My mom
Stop having kids.
Judaism, actually.
Did she?
Stop having children. Latinos, stop having children, please.
What was your mom before she converted?
She was Catholic. She was born in Colombia.
And what
so-
should convert to?
Judaism.
Oh, so she's a converter.
She's probably more traditional and religious than some of us that are born into it.
And it's funny because the women in the Jewish faith have to be because they're the ones that everything is based on. So if your
I'm not
husband,
sure I'm going to love with this conversation.
if the male is not a Jew and the wife is a Jew, you're a Jew,
What?
right? Because
Yeah,
of the women
that's-
religion.
Yeah, that's why my
Yes.
mom had
Okay.
to convert, according to my
But do you know why they did that? Because they want the race to continue. During World War II, it almost wiped out the entire Jewish population. I get it.
Trust
me.
We're always
It's true.
almost being wiped out, but we're still here. So
Well, they they don't let you forget any of that because unfortunately it did occur.
but I
We
would
should not
venture
forget.
to say, well, in the Jewish religion, now there's equal say,
There ain't no equal.
but you always know who your birth mother is because
The
she
mother
gives birth to you, so you know that
controls
religion.
the
You don't always
house.
know who the father is because you don't always know who the father is.
That's not true either.
That's where it
You
came
always know who
from.
the father. She knows who the father is.
Yeah, well, yeah, that too. But,
But
I mean, I wanna
the
say-
women control the Jewish household.
But don't the women control the Hispanic household
They
too?
control every household. LeBron James, if she says
Every
go throw out the
Italian
garbage, he
household,
goes.
Every right? I'm like,
Yeah.
G-man, your mom controls that
But
household.
but now that's the household, and if you watch the series, that everybody's like, ooh, the mom.
How'd you like the scene with
Uh-huh.
the charcuterie tray? Was
She
that
got
the
it out of the
best?
garbage.
Right? That was like awesome.
That is
Yeah.
hilarious.
It was really funny.
But it goes to show you just how powerful the traditions are. Now, my mother should have been Jewish because she controlled the whole house. So my mother used to sit at the table. She didn't like something, she would give you the eyeball. The spot thing, which I can't do. You know how the eyebrow goes up like that?
The
She
Rock.
does that. The Rock. She used to do that, and everybody used to shiver the timbers. What's she going to say? Now, my mother should have been Jewish.
Can I tell you? You should have been Jewish. You can convert still.
And my mother never said
we,
no.
we accept all comers.
My
There's
mother-
always room at the end.
There is not. You have to
Always.
convert, and you got to go through all of these very complicated things and words. And
That's
I
okay.
can't remember half the words.
That's okay. If you're willing to try, we're willing to accept.
If there's an easy pill, can I take a pill and be a
Nothing's
Jew?
easy. You have to
Nothing
work
in
for
life
it.
is easy. Thank you. Nothing worthwhile is easy.
I'm not getting married. I'm just changing religions.
Maybe it'll be more beneficial than getting married.
What are you now?
Me?
Yeah.
What do you want me to be?
I feel like he's his own religion.
I don't know. He gave me the
I
same
gotta
answer.
be. I gotta say I'm Catholic, and then who's the guy who left? And Lutheran.
Okay.
And those two are really like the same,
Yeah.
except they don't have. One doesn't have the confessionals, and the other one does. But I've been to temple. I got thrown out of temple. I went to the wrong side. I mean, it's just things that I do. You see?
Conversion might be better.
You
for
got a
It
lot
might
of
last
rules
better
in this
for you
building.
than marriage.
You know, in the
is all I
Jewish
can
religion, the
say.
women are on one side, the men on the other. You know that, right?
No, that's only
I'm not
Orthodox.
Jewish, so
I mean, neither.
Anyway, you
I
like the
don't
show?
know the ins and outs.
I love the show. I thought the show was funny.
Who told you about it?
Linda, she says, we're going to watch this. They're talking about it. It's okay.
Everyone's talking about it. It was like what's trending.
It is written well. It is delivered well. And there's a lot of mitzvah in it.
Mitzvah?
It's a mitzvah. What is it?
I'm not sure what you're trying
What's
to
the
say.
girl called?
The shiksa?
A shista. A lot of shista in it. Which, if you think about it, in the Bronx, there was a word that's very similar to that word.
Wow. You know what's nice about you
Shista.
is you can offend everyone one fell swoop. Just take it
Why?
all
That's
out.
not offensive. Are you offended? You're the one that calls the women shistnas.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's like it's a whole lot of things. But you can take out an entire population. With,
Is your son married to a Jew?
Oh my god.
Okay, so she would be a shistna. Or shistna.
no, she's Cuban.
Hey.
Yeah, but she's Catholic.
Yeah.
It's like the movie.
Can I tell you? I'm a walking movie, my family.
So was there a Catholic priest or a rabbi?
There was a rabbi, and then her uncle was the officiant. So it was kind of a combined blending
combined.
of cultures. Yes.
And I gotta tell you, the rabbi
Yeah, both.
can't be a rabbi if he's not married to a Jewish woman, according to the movie.
It depends on what sect of Judaism you are.
Because isn't there somewhere like a priest or a rabbi can't be in a relationship? Like they can't be like they can't mates.
You ever heard
Not
the
a
joke?
rabbi, but I think that's
Is that a
Ever heard the
priest?
joke
Priest,
about a
right?
rabbi, a
Priest,
priest, and a
Catholic
nun
priest.
walk into a
They're
bar?
celibate, same with
I don't know
priests.
where it ends. Like I don't know what
Take
the what the actual joke is.
I'm afraid to see where he's going with this
I'm
on
not
a Monday
going
morning.
anywhere.
So I think when it
Where's
comes
the
my
button?
losses, there you go. So I think I'll cut my losses early and see where we're at.
No, there's nothing wrong with it. I have family members. One is Jewish and one is Catholic, and then they had kids. And then you have to decide, why can't you teach them both? Can you imagine having to learn both faith?
I think it would be nice to teach people both faiths. I think,
It's a lot of work.
again, nothing worthwhile having is not a lot of work. I think it would be beautiful to teach
First
two
of all,
religions
there's
to a
an
family.
old joke that if that happens, a Catholic will always feel guilty.
I don't think so.
Yes, you know what that means.
Why? Because the Catholics always
'Cause-
guilty?
No, the Jews are always guilty about everything.
So it would be a family of a lot of guilt. Aaron
And
and,
did you
Ashley's
see-
kids, forget it. They're going to walk in guilt.
Always guilt. Your
Between
kids
keeping
walking guilt.
Catholic and Judaism, this kid is always
Forget
going to
about
feel
it.
guilty.
Why does there have to be like so much guilt?
Oh my God! What you saw the series?
Yeah.
He
but-
is so attached to his mother. Everything he does is until he spoke up to her. Mom, that's enough. Remember, she got up and left.
Yeah.
Boys and their moms in the Jewish religion are like one soul,
Yes.
and they feel guilty about everything. About everything, and it's funny because not all Jews are like that. I met the new cult, the new Jewish section.
How did we get on this conversation?
They're not. They don't feel guilty about nothing.
Then they're
And
not
more
Jewish.
Latinos now are feeling guilty about everything.
Yes.
It's the podcast, Tony. It's the podcast. Just play along.
I don't know. I
Don't
think
you see the show, the podcast?
all I know is I was at the Coconut Grove Art Festival yesterday with my son, and there's a sign that says restrooms. And you know what they were? A line of porta potties. They are not restrooms. There should be a sign that says porto potty.
And
not
there you
restroom.
have the difference between a Catholic and a Jew.
It's not a restroom.
I
feel like
see
that
a
was
hole in the
misleading
ground. To me,
sign.
that's a restroom.
If you see a restroom sign,
Because
see
you
a
got to
porta
rest to
potty.
use it.
Misleading.
It's not.
You're no resting in there. You're
First of
squatting,
all,
you're
what does
holding, you're
porta
working on-
potty mean?
Portable potty.
Right.
And they weren't the nice ones. They were just the single serving
Oh,
ones.
you have to have the ultra
Thank
diva
you.
porta potty.
Yeah, they were the
Man,
single serve.
in Puerto Rico, we sat on somebody put the toilet lid on the floor. Don't say oh man, because you know what I'm talking about.
Nope.
They have them in Jamaica too.
All I can tell you, though, the amount of food, they had as much food at this place as they had art at the art festival. It was like the art and food festival. You want a food
Toilet
truck?
lid on
It
the
was
floor.
there.
I just heard that in my ear. Toilet lid on the floor. That's funny. That's
You
funny.
crack yourself up.
That's funny.
Ready to wrap this up? Before you offend anyone else?
What race are you?
Makes me nervous.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You mean religion?
I mean religion. I'm a white guy.
Name
I'm
that Rican.
religious.
I'm Catholic.
He's a white guy.
That's what race I was.
Sorry, I didn't mean race. I meant, first of all, I'm not even supposed to say that to you. You're what religion?
Catholic.
Oh, okay. And Smiley, you?
She's Jewish.
Okay. And you, G-Man?
I'm all of them, bro.
He's all
like
of them,
you.
bro.
He's like
He's
you.
like me,
He's
all of
all
them.
mixed.
And you are?
I'm Christian.
Okay.
Christian.
Catholic.
Technically Catholic, but I'm not. I'm debating what my ideology is.
What are you? Forget about the debate because that's the
I
voices
think
in your
you're not
head.
allowed to ask people their religious
I
preference.
was
feel
baptized and
I didn't
confirmed
say
Catholic.
preference. I said, what are you? You are what you are.
Yeah, but
That's
you
not
can
true.
you can
No?
change what you
You
are.
can change.
Yeah.
You can change whatever you want. I'm just asking, what do you
Like
practice?
me growing up, it was an obligation for me to go to the CCD classes and get baptized and get confirmed, and like it wasn't something I thought of. Now that I'm an adult, I'm like thinking of these beliefs, and I'm like, do I actually align with this? So that's why I'm saying
No,
I'm
I'm not
Catholic.
saying.
I
I'm
got
not saying what
I got
your-
confirmed.
I'm not saying what your future looks like. I'm saying what are you currently? Like I'm a Catholic. Actually, I'm a Lutheran because the Catholics wouldn't let me get married a second. So I had to go to
They
Lutheran.
wouldn't let you get
And
married.
if I get married a third time, I don't know. I'll probably be Jewish or something. I don't know what I'm gonna be. Because then the Lutherans won't let me do it. They said no, you couldn't.
Ever
I
have
had
a
to
pit in your
pay.
stomach wondering what the person next to you's going to say?
It's the podcast. You know, you're too proper. You see what I mean? Now that I watch the
Making me so
episodes,
kinda nervous.
I know where to hit the nerves because she gets nervous now. Making you nervous?
Yes, because we're on air, and I feel like our audience is going to be like, I can't believe that just came out of his mouth.
What did I say?
A lot.
Like what?
What didn't you say?
I didn't
It's
say
really
nothing
more
bad.
the question. Who hasn't you
It
offended?
doesn't matter to me what you are.
Who hasn't he offended right now?
I didn't
If I
offend-
say that, he'll find more people to offend.
Who did
Like,
I offend?
I think maybe a lot of people.
What are you talking about? I ain't talking about Japanese people.
Oh. I see. We just need to go like right here. He's
But what's
insane.
wrong with that?
Nothing.
There's nothing.
They go to, don't they go like to places
Oh,
with the
no.
guys with the white robes and stuff, and they say,
Thank you, y'all. I got a y'all on that one.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
"What's wrong? Why are you people so proper?" Oh my god!
I like how you
Anyway,
picked up the
you
mic and
left
put it back down. You're
everyone
like, there's
Well, what
nothing
did
else
I
to say.
say that's so offensive?
She's just rolling, so she's just cracking up. All right, let's wrap this up. More to come midday. I think we've got more people you can offend on the midday show. Don't worry. Secrets of a Retired Witch. And we've got
Rachel
Rachel
from
coming
the
with,
Jeep
with the Jeep
Island
Expo.
Jeep,
Why can't she run me over her car?
All I had was visions of restroom and porta potties from yesterday.
I'm gonna
to
dig
that
a.
event.
You know, in the army, you dig a hole, you use it, and you cover it.
No, I can't.
What is wrong with you?
No,
You gotta
not a
do what
thing.
you gotta do. It goes back to the earth.
Biodegradable.
Biodegradable.
Thank you. On that note, happy Monday,
And
everyone.
you use
Happy
a leaf.
President's
You know,
Day.
they used to use leaves.
Enjoy your day off. If you have it, if not, come to the studio, hang with us. Freddie can offend you equally. No
No,
worries.
no offense.
We'll see you midday.
Don't be late. Thank you for listening to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. My mug is empty, and you know what that means.
I think it means it's time for a coffee refill.
As we prepare for other shows here at the Amp Media Production Studios.
Tune in for more fun and laughs at 12 o'clock for our afternoon show.
And remember to like, follow, and subscribe on our page.
Have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe and be kind to each other.
And don't be late.